find the book of Ezra actually pretty fascinating in that it's a history of the people. It's not about Jesus Christ specifically. It's simply the history of the people. And I'll read chapter 4, just because I seem to have marked it quite a bit. Now, when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity built the temple unto the Lord God of Israel, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers with you, for we seek your God as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon the king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Yeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us, to build a house unto our God. But we ourselves together will build unto the Lord God of Israel, as King Cyrus the king of Persia hath commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of the Judean, and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose. In the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia, and in the reign of Ahasuerus, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem. And then in the days of Artaxerxes, wrote Bishlam, Mithridath, Tabeel, and the rest of their companions unto Artaxerxes, king of Persia, and writing of the letter written in the Syrian tongue, and interpreted in the Syrian tongue. So again, I find this pretty intriguing, and again, it's the history of our people being of many different nationalities and such diverse body of people for all of us to have come from. And the rest of their companions, I know, Artaxerxes, king of Persia, and the writing of the letter was written in the Syrian tongue and interpreted in the Syrian tongue. Rehum, the chancellor, and Shimshar, the scribe, wrote a letter against Jerusalem, Artaxerxes the king in the sword. Then wrote Rehum, the chancellor, and Shimshai the scribe, and the rest of their companions, the Dianites, Apharsaces, the Tarpelites, the Epharsites, the Archavites, the Babylonians, the Susanchites, the Dehavites, and the Elamites. So we can see how many different tribes or last names we've broken down to from there. This is quite a while ago, many generations ago. And this is a written history. It's a really interesting read, the entire book of Ezra, only because it is, I guess, like many of the different books, just a solid history of our people. So I don't see why it wouldn't continue in such fashion. That could be debatable, but Book of Ezra is actually, like I said, pretty interesting because it's just factual, very factual.